Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the latest POV driving experience with azizdrives. Today we have one of the best BMWs ever produced, and it's the BMW M3 E46. The legend, the future classic, and in my perspective already a classic. This car is just everything that BMW did well back then. It is fast, it is beautiful, it is masculine, it has a fantastic engine, and it drives to this day beautiful. It is just as they say, the sheer driving pleasure in 1.5 tons of a badass car. Let me take you through the stats. It has a 3.2 liter inline 6-cylinder engine, naturally aspirated, high revving, 8,000 RPMs, 343 horsepower and 365 newton meters of torque. You have two options. You have either the manual gearbox like I have here, the one you should get, or you have the SMG sequential gearbox, which is also pretty good but a little bit chunky, and the shifts happen in an interesting way. It is pretty rough. But this is one of the smoothest drives I ever had this year. It is absolutely fantastic, and I will show you that in just a second. So to give you the full experience, let me turn off the DSC, just the press of a button, and put the car into sport mode. And sport mode gives you a little bit more of a throttle response because the revs are adjusted a little higher. So absolutely fantastic how that sounds. Let me drive through those corners and take you through some gears. So what I like immediately is the way it turns in. This has fantastic tires. We have Michelin Pilot Sport 4 tires, which are fantastic for a car like this. It has a great weight distribution. It has a fantastic feel on all 4 tires, and we have a great suspension. So this is the perfect combination of a great Saturday or Sunday drive. Still, we're driving at something that is at some point going to be a classic, as this Volvo is, and it's the M3 E46. It came right after the E36, and the E36 came after the E30, and they kind of went back to this whole sports car feel. So the E36 was a pretty massive car in comparison to the previous model of it, and they wanted to return to a sports car that is going to be taken around track and just experienced very, very aggressively and hard. Still to this day, this is one of the fastest BMWs you can actually own. The later ones are much faster, of course. They have a better engine, better suspension and all of that, but this has that beautiful feeling to it that none of those new cars will give you. And when I'm talking about feeling, most of the time I'm talking about the sound and the experience. Listen to that. You can only wish to get a throttle response from a new turbocharged car as this gives you. It is almost impossible. It is almost impossible for them to just copy this. This is just, it's irreplaceable. You can't really get it in a new car because this is something completely different. All of this, all of the beautiful feelings, the steering wheel, hydraulic steering wheel, the manual gearbox, very precise, very beautiful, kind of hard, kind of rough, but still you can drive it so smoothly. And we will turn here and go that road back again, but uphill, so we can press it a little bit more. Let me open the window so you can experience the sound a little more. That old guy doesn't care about life anymore. You hear that? Hear that sound build up? It has such an unique engine note. It's always unmistakably a BMW M3 E46. Listen to that, at 3,000 RPMs. It's crazy. Fantastic. All right. So the car should go from 0 to 100 in 5.2 seconds. Stopping here. 3, 2, 1, go. Great launch. And that was 100. Did you see how smooth that went? Did you see what a fantastic launch this was? My God, this is just such a beautiful car, a future classic. If you can get one of these with a low mileage, do it. Do it, you will regret it later, trust me. This car has 220,000 kilometers and it feels mint, absolutely fantastic. Let's go through those corners a little bit faster. Although we can't really do it because the speed limit is already exceeded. Look at how smooth this car drives. Look at that. Third gear, second gear, and accelerate out. Absolutely fantastic. Again, into second gear, watch out. Oh, isn't that just beautiful? And you feel so safe in it because the weight distribution is absolutely fantastic. Listen to that sound on the downshift. Third gear, second gear. Wow! Look at that. And it just keeps on going and going and going. Every single RPM range has a fantastic note. Look at that, how smooth you can go through here. Second gear. Wow. Hold it on the throttle and next gear in. Just brilliant. Watch out here and do the same thing again. Yes, that is just what cars are all about. This whole driving experience. Listen to that. Wow, absolutely fantastic. What cars are about. This is what cars are about. Sit in it, enjoy it on a weekend drive. It's old, people are going to hate you for that joy you experience in an M3. It's a little bit of a berserk car, but you will enjoy every single moment of it. And this is how I want to finish the video, with the positive things about the BMW M3. If you want to find out about the driving experience full on another road, make sure to check out that link in the description, and we have a full exterior and interior review of this beautiful machine. So thank you very much for tuning in, and see you on the next one. Goodbye.